What I just played right now is the harmony underneath the surface. So what's really, truly happening. Let me do that again. Testing, testing. Welcome back to Barneyjmusic. My name is Barney. I'm a classical composer and the founder and director of Barneyjmusic. We have our Harmony for the General Public series. Seems like a lot of people are watching, so it seems like we're successful thus far. Our first video was Harmony is a Story, and I gave a really good overlay of a lot of topics that we'll be discussing throughout the years. And there's been several other videos, but I think the most important, should I dare have a favorite, would be the fundamental relationship video, in which I talk about the fundamental relationship, tonic to dominant. So what we just had is what we could call a phrase. Okay, let me continue. And now we had a second phrase. And I put those two phrases together to form one larger phrase. So what I would like you to see is that phrases, depending on how and what level you look at them, they can be part of something even larger. Let me play it again. And so I'd say we have kind of a call and response. Okay, and I think in Harmony is a Story, the first episode of Harmony for the General Public, we already looked at this, but I just want to start from here and then build from there. And something that came to me recently, and I think I shared it already on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, is a phrase is a musical thought, or a musical phrase you can think of as a musical thought. Okay? So we have smaller phrases, larger phrases, phrases that are incomplete, and they get construed on top of each other. So for example, in Proust, Marcel Proust, the whole book is one large phrase, but then there's smaller phrases, there's or thoughts, one large thought, and there are certain thoughts that take multiple pages to express, and then when you get to the final ending of that thought, you're like, whew. Okay, so let me play these two thoughts one after the other. Okay, now let me just play the melodies. Okay, so minus the harmony. So the second phrase is this. And one of the things you could say that distinguishes the two phrases are the register. So the first one feels a bit lower. Just playing it quickly. And in Help Is on the Way, my orchestral work, I make the distinction even clearer because if you look at the score very quickly, I have two oboes and a trumpet. Let's look at the double score. Yeah, I have two oboes and a trumpet on the first idea. And on the second idea, I have a flute and the violins. So just if we have a live orchestra one day, I really hope that we can make that happen one day for harmony for the general public. I think this would be a little bit clearer, but for now, you'll just have to use your imagination. Okay, let's continue. And we just reached the ending of another phrase set, shall we say. So let's just examine this new larger phrase. Okay, so are you starting to see that phrase is a little bit subjective because there's no fixed lengths? Okay, we're seeing smaller phrases that form larger phrases, and pretty soon we're going to see a very large phrase. Now that phrase feels incomplete. Let me play it again. Okay. And then what comes after sounds like this. Okay. Now these two, let me just play just the melodies. Okay. Let me just play just the melodies. That was the first melody. And that was the second melody. Now, one of the things that allows us to really distinguish the two is as follows. I'm going to play just the harmony. Now, harmony we've explained many times, but it's never going to be enough until one day you just get it. And by that point, you'll be like, okay, boring, because you'll just be hearing the music, enjoying the music. What I just played right now is the harmony underneath the surface, so what's really, truly happening. Let me do that again. Now let me play everything together, okay? Now, I've used this example so many times, but there's a reason for it. It actually is very, very clear. And one of the beauties about Help Us on the Way, it wasn't intentional, is for at least many parts, the harmony is super, super clear. Okay? Let me play that one more time. I just want you to hear that shift. And so what happens here is that change in harmony clarifies the different phrases. At all, whenever possible, use your ear and not your mind. Have a great day.